Okay guys, today's gonna be something a little bit different. I'm super excited. We're gonna turn my apartment into a vlogging, recording studio. And by that, I mean I'm gonna be setting up these new lights I just got in, which I will talk all about. But first, let's roll the montage of me setting it up. Hello? Hello? Yeah, you're speaking with David? So that actually took a lot longer than I expected to set everything up. First of all, this apartment room's pretty small, so I had to take everything apart and move a ton of stuff around. And I want to put these in kind of locations where they'll generally stay for the rest of probably this entire school year, because I don't really want to move around my lighting. I want my lighting to stay consistent for all my vlogs. So this is a 2-piece 500-watt LED lighting kit. Now it comes with the light stand, the umbrella, the socket, and a LED light with it, and these are daylight balanced. Now I wanted to go for a 3-point lighting setup for these vlogs. So one, I can always have consistent lighting, good quality lighting all throughout the day, whether I want to record at night or during the day. This is something you'd want in any studio. Now I would have gotten a third light, but I decided to cut it short because it was $140, so these are budget lights, very good budget lights from what I can tell so far. But I didn't want to buy 2 extra ones just so I can have a third light. Plus, this is a pretty small place. I was originally going to use my, you can't see it, but it's a light stand I have for the room as a 3rd-point light. But when I turned it on, I didn't really like the look I got from it. But as you can see, having this 2-point light setup versus just having my ambient room lights, which was this standing light, this desk light, and my big window over here. Like, let me show you before I had the lighting set up with just regular ambient room light. And now this is with after the nice 2-point lighting I have set up right now. It's a much better filmic look. It's just more pleasing to the eye. The lights are shot through a white umbrella, so they're diffused. It's just a much nicer look all around. Now, this kit came in at only $135. That's a pretty affordable budget light. In comparison, I had a really nice aperture light panel that I have over at the house, which we use for our bigger productions. That costs $600 for just one LED light panel. Now, the drawback is, these lights, I'm sure, don't hold up to the quality of something, say, like a really nice professional light, but it's enough for vlogging, it's enough for me. The one thing I can say is, if you listen, both lights generate a kind of hum from being on, which is kind of annoying, but I find it okay because I shoot on my lavalier microphone most of the times anyways while I'm in this space, so it won't really bother me in terms of post-processing. When I'm editing, you guys won't hear it, or at least you shouldn't. So here's the premise of 3-point lighting. So there's the key light, which is your main source of light hitting your subject, illuminating it, in which this case it's hitting me from about like almost front on, just a little bit off center, hitting me from the side, which with the white diffused umbrella gives my face a nice gradual, it gives me a nice look with no like harsh specular highlights and no harsh shadows. Now, then comes usually the fill light, which would typically be on another side. So if that's where my key light was, this is where my fill light would come from, and it would fill in those harsh shadows, usually a much lighter light, much dimmer light, not as high of a power output. So it's just filling in a little bit of the shadows, but leaving enough there so that there's still depth, there's still detail. And then finally, you'd have a hair light, which is behind me right now, which is illuminating downward, which just gives the edge of your subject a nice rim lighting, the edge lighting, hence why it's called hair light, edge light, rim light. And with this is your typical 3-point lighting setup you find in most studios, in most scenes. The reason for is because you want a nice key light to illuminate your subject, you want a nice fill light depending on your look. If you're trying to go for that really grungy, really harsh shadow look, then you might just want one key light. But then you add a rim light, so that way you can separate your subject from its background to make the 2D image look a lot more 3D, make it look like it pops out at you more. And as always, if you're interested in this lighting kit that I got, you can always check in the description down below. Link to the products will be down there. Honestly, I wasn't really sure what I was expecting to get quality-wise out of these lights, but they're pretty darn good. Again, the only drawback is I can hear them. Yeah, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of like a whir, but it's not as bad. I've had regular fluorescent lights before, and the thing is about those is they get hot. These LED lights, I can keep them running as long as I want while I'm filming, and it won't make the room hot. It won't be beating down on your face, especially during like times like say summer. It can get really, really warm adding all those lights into your room. So yeah, let me guys know, what do you think? What do you think of the before and after, before setting up the lights, after setting up the lights? Do you like the look? How do you feel about it? What do you think of this video? And next vlog, next video, we'll be talking about microphone setups and what types of microphone setups. Again, there's the Rode shotgun mic, there's the lavalier mics. I'll talk about all of that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give that like, drop a comment on what you think. Oh, wait, before you go, wait, hold on. This is an award I got from Campus Movie Fest last February for Best Actor. And it's just, I mean, it's just a wooden doll kind of thing where you can like reposition it. But look what my girlfriend did. It's hitting a dab.
Hey, I am the truth. Hey, I am the wisdom of the fallen. I'm the youth. Hey, I am the greatest. Hey, this is the proof. Hey, I work hard, pray hard.
So while I was setting up, the little bracket, no, the little extension arm that would have let me, you know, move this over so that way it could be at an angle. I mean, there was really no reason for me to use it. I just kind of wanted to because I had it, but it was too heavy. It was one-sided heavy, so I was like, oh, I'll get, you know, they sent a sandbag, you know, for that purpose, and so I was like, okay, that's cool. But I was like, I don't have any sand. Like, what am I supposed to do with no sand? So I was like, what do I have that can weigh things down? Rice. I put rice in here.